Hey Mo, how are you today?
I'm doing great.
Good, good. Mo, so we'll jump right into it, right? What was going on in your life or your career before joining the program or the coaching session that we gone through?
Well, I was working at an energy company as a petroleum geologist or geoscientist, and it was great work, but for whatever reason, I didn't feel completely fulfilled working in that organization. And so our paths crossed, and I joined one of the coaching sessions. And the rest is history, as they
Of
say.
course, of course, of course. So could you elaborate what specific frustrations or challenges you were facing at the time?
Yeah, sure. Um, I was working for a family-owned energy company with an established structure, and as with many smaller companies, uh, promotions into leadership positions were a bit difficult because those positions had been filled. And when I looked at the age and the stage at which we were, I didn't see a short path, or not necessarily a short path, but I didn't see a clear path to being in those leadership positions. So sometimes I would get frustrated because I have all these ideas. I was a bit of an entrepreneur, so to say, within the organization, but the organization had its goals, and my goals were not necessarily aligned. So I kept hitting some sort of wall, ceiling, and coming back, and hitting a ceiling and coming back. So I really felt frustrated at the time, and that resulted in many doubts in myself, in my abilities, and anxiety. And then I felt I had no purpose, right? So I started exploring these options, and we started talking about coaching with you. And then you recommended the coaching sessions, and here we are today again.
That's awesome. Thanks, Mo. I mean, uh, what had you tried in the past to fix some of these issues on your own? And what didn't work?
So I tried to realize my purpose and how that fit with the organization. Uh, and I realized the organization was at a stabilization stage, and my purpose was more to grow things, and it just didn't align. Although I was involved in projects that were meaningful, I didn't feel complete ownership of those projects, and I wasn't unable to visualize success how I saw it at the end of the day. I mean, after I've left, I've had conversations with some of the people that are there because, obviously we had good relationships. And some of the projects I work on have big materialized right now, and everybody is saying, "Oh, your contributions were meaningful." So that is good to hear, but at the time I didn't feel ownership. Maybe I wasn't patient enough to see it out, but you know, but hey, here we are today.
Hey, but you made the right decisions. I think, given your success and with your journey and what you've done since you've decided to go after your dreams, your aspirations, and your passions, I think it paid off. And that's the reason we're talking to you today. So, Mo, did you have any doubts or hesitation before signing up to the coaching program? Not many people understand what we go through from a coaching methodologies and coaching sessions because it's, things that we did not grow up doing or typically known in schools. So did you have any doubts or hesitation before signing up?
Um, no, actually. Um, and I'll tell you why, right? I'm a bit of an explorer. Obviously, I'm a geologist, so we take a certain amount of risk to find things.
Mhm.
And at the time, I was at a really, really dark place. Uh, and I remember talking to you, and you suggested coaching. Now, I'd been mulling the idea of having some sort of coach before then. It's just the path wasn't clear to me. You know, sometimes when you're in that dark space, you're
Yep.
unable to see. And they say when the student is ready, the master appears or the teacher appears. And luckily, you and I were at the right place at the right time. And when you suggested that, I was like, hey, why not? Let's explore this and see where it takes us. If it doesn't work, we learn something. If it does work, we grow. So either way, I thought about it as a win-win situation and not a lose at all. So yeah, no doubts.
Okay, awesome, awesome. So, was there any breakthrough moments or insight during the program that made you like, aha, or wow? And what were they, if any?
Yeah, I would say there were a few breakthroughs, but the main one was when we did a session, and that session was focused on visualization and creating a picture of what you see as success. And when I was able to do that, to channel my focus, visualize and create that picture of what success looked like to me, um, it was a I don't like using cliches, but an aha moment.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that is the power of the subconscious mind. And I remember vividly when we gone through it and you start seeing the end of your end goals and what's holding you back, what are those limiting beliefs, what you gonna do about it. For me also, I think it was a breakthrough. It was a breakthrough for you know, for your journey. You have multiple breakthroughs, but this is one of those major breakthroughs. Uh, what changed for you as a result of this program, in your mindset, in your career, or even daily life?
Wow. Can I answer all three? Mindset, career, and daily life?
Yeah, yeah, please. I mean, look, yeah.
Okay, so great. I guess the sessions planted a seed, especially after being able to visualize. I realized how much better I can focus and use my mind. It was a journey. As you always say, it's a muscle. You have to build it. And we started this journey back in, I think, 2021
Mm,
or yeah, 2021. So it's
yeah.
about 4 years now. And I tell you, it's been a peak and trough, peak and trough. I'd use these tools and then I'd go back into that state. I'd use them to get out of that state and go back. But over time, when I got better at it, I started realizing that my mindset became more positive. I really focused and I was able to change my career. Still very related to what I used to do,
Mhm.
but I was able to change my career, reinvent myself,
Yeah.
take on bigger challenges, and I focus more on my business. I still am focused in the business, but the goal is to focus on the business. My daily life became better, more positive. I was happier as a person. And eventually my personal life also got better. I settled. All the doubts got clear and I got married. I have a beautiful family. So, I mean, I would say this program has done a lot for me. And here we are today.
No, I mean, kudos to everything you've done as homework and all the tools that we've gone through, because it's an investment of time, energy, and monetary. and you came in prepared, ready to give it 110%. We showed you the roadmap, and you were hungry for the change and the transformation. And you're one of those major people that gone through the program and saw a huge transformation. And we were just happy to help you align to your purpose, crystallize what your goals were from a career perspective, from a personal perspective, for also giving back, because that's one of the things that you were really striving to do. So you were able to hit a couple of those at the same time, having your own business, having a successful career, but also doing it in a way that you can give back. And for me, um, not everybody's able to do that, but you were successful so much so that you were able to do that also at the same time. But yeah, we're very proud of everything you've done so far, Mo. Let me ask you this. How do you feel now compared to how you felt before?
How do I feel now? Well, now, despite a lot of the challenges and uncertainty that we face in day-to-day life, business, the business environments have changed, countries have changed, inflation, all sorts of things, global macroeconomic issues have made things a lot more challenging, especially if you're starting a business right now, but or you're building a business from scratch. But despite these challenges and uncertainty, I feel more at peace, and I'm hopeful for a better future compared to where I was before. Before, I could just never visualize a better future. Now I can, and that goes a long way. Some days, as you know, entrepreneurs and business owners, sometimes you don't know when your next paycheck is gonna come, But I find myself being able to wake up, get out of bed, I'm energized, and
Mhm.
I'm ready to chase the next opportunity, ready to crystallize it, ready to make it work. And
Awesome.
for me, that has a powerful, um, what's the word? That has a powerful impact on me personally, because what I've realized is I'm getting more resilient. I'm building more resilience. Despite the challenges, I'm able to wake up and have a positive attitude, have a real big smile on my face, and nobody knows what's going on. So I'd say I'm at a better place mentally, spiritually, and just overall quality of life is better.
Great to hear that. So, what are you doing differently today because of the experience and the transformation experience that you've gone through?
First of all, I'm focused more on building my business or a business or actually a few businesses.
Yep.
I get called on to support other businesses, and my business is the main thing, but that has helped me visualize what success looks like to me better. Been able to set clearer boundaries in terms of my interactions with people. I'm solving problems better, and I feel a sense of accomplishment being able to leave a workplace, set up your own workplace, despite spending many more hours on it. I feel a sense of accomplishment, and I'm generally more positive. Been able to network a lot better. My contact list has significantly improved. And it's almost like uh, these things are just funneling in and coming closer to me now. Whereas before, I had to put a lot more effort into doing that. I have a lot more freedom with my time. I get to structure my life how I see it best for me, and it works better for me. I feel like the structured environment that I had there wasn't allowing me to utilize some of my strengths. And now I'm able to focus on my strengths and double down on them. So yeah, there's a lot that has changed. Yeah.
All right, Mo, thank you so much for being here.